Hi, I have someone in the morgue. I'm just trying to find out when they will be released or if they've been released.
What's your patient's name?
Lily Drexler. That is so weird to say, like, a person in the morgue. What do you say? What is the normal procedure? Is it kind of like a week or two and then they come get them, or? I was expecting them to be at the funeral home, but I didn't know. Well, I appreciate you doing that and going to look for us. We were just trying to find out where she was.
Yeah, she's still down here. But yeah, I'll...
Okay.
The funeral home, they are also corners.
Yeah.
Clark corner, whatever.
Yeah.
And we can do a direct cremation memorial or a direct burial memorial. And she said, like, under 35 weeks, most people do the direct cremation. The biggest reason that I started this channel was just to have something to look back on in the future and to share with my kiddos and my family, and something that they could have forever, even when we are gone. So I wanted to also be authentic and just share real moments of our family. So this is also a big part of us and what's going on in our life right now. On November 28th, 2022, we unfortunately lost our baby. I was 24 weeks pregnant and we lost the baby. So this is our birth story. So the morning of the 28th, I woke up. It was a pretty normal morning for me. We did have the flu. Everybody in the house had the flu. You finally got to go back to work because you were out of the clear. Or you were out of the woods. You were out of the woods. You were clear and good to go. Yeah. And Mia and I obviously are at home. So we woke up pretty late that morning. We were pretty tired. It was, I would say, at 10 o'clock when we woke up. And we decided to get breakfast. And Mia really wasn't that hungry. Honestly, she hasn't been in general because she's going through toddler stage and she's a little picky, kind of eats here and there. So I wasn't too worried about her not eating. So we came and watched TV, we played some games. So TMI, she had a blowout and she felt tons better. So we came back to the living room, we hung out, we played. So we came back out, we played, we did some activities for the day, and then my stomach started to hurt. And I felt like, okay, we both have the flu, same stages. She went to the restroom, I need to go to the restroom. So I got some toys, brought her to the bathroom, and I went to the restroom. But, you know, I went and I just did not feel good at all. So I went to the restroom, but I did not feel any better at the end of it. I felt actually a little bit worse. So I obviously thinking I needed to let a little bit more out or something, or I just need to kind of wait. But it was very intense, and all of a sudden I get a big rush of water, and you just, I mean, there's fluids everywhere. And I don't know if, you know, if it's pee, if my water just broke, I'm not sure, but it was a gush. I just hear whoosh. And, you know, I'm thinking, okay, let me clean this up. Mia's in the bathroom. She's preoccupied at the moment with her toys, but I don't want her to, you know, step in it, and she's crazy, you know, kids. So I clean it up, and I feel so much better. The pressure is gone. I'm like, oh, thank goodness. But then I look down, and I see that there's blood. And luckily, I was already on the phone with my sister at the time, and I told her, well, obviously I'm crying. I told her, hey, I'm bleeding. I really need you to get here. Come get Mia. And then I immediately called you and let you know what was going on. And you know, told me to call the hospital. So we called our midwives. He's rushing home. My sister's rushing home. I talked to the midwife. They let me know I need to go into labor and delivery. And so I'm just waiting for you to get home. So my sister gets here. She takes Mia. And then we rushed to the hospital. I don't even know who called my mom, but she was already at the hospital by the time we got there. So she took your car and we went up to labor and delivery. And honestly, I felt like things were okay, but there was definitely something going on. I wasn't feeling great. Not terrible, but not great either. At most, I thought maybe we're going to have the baby and things will be okay, because nothing felt bad and I wasn't really bleeding that much. It was consistent but not heavy or anything. So we get there. It was definitely a different experience because at the time we were just thinking we're going to get checked up. Something obviously is a little weird, but we'll be fine at the end of this. We get there. It's definitely a different experience.